So my name is Don Lindsay. I live up Mississauga Beach, and I run a Facebook site called the Canadian Firearms Network. As you can see, I'm a bit of a gun fanatic. Some people don't like the fanatic, but the way that word used, but the way I see it is, we got people who come out and see the maple leaves and paint their faces all up in blue and white and all these sort of things. I got stickers and stuff all over their walls of hockey players and this sort of thing. Well, I don't watch any sports, but I enjoy firearms. I don't even like to hunt. I love animals too much. I go camping, I like to go shoot. In fact, this weekend I was up in Sunridge overnight just so I could go up there and take out some rifles. Picked up a rifle on the way up. Went and did some camping next to some lakes. Had one car pass me the entire night. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was beautiful. But I put together a little bit of a thing as I was scribbling up there about this, and a lot of us are ticked off about of course, anything that starts digging in our pocketbooks, that whether it's the Wynne government or anybody coming after our wallet, and what the raising of taxes on the house costs and fuel. But my thing is firearms, and I had a little thing scribbled down here, recall what laws have been imposed upon us over the years by the parties that have been in power, my personal concept of what a libertarian is what we Canadians should be, who we are, enjoy what we want, and be tolerant of the individualities of others. So, I don't have the bigoted attitude of some people that, who got a problem with somebody's color or this sort of thing, or sexual orientation or whatever, all that sort of thing. I've been, when I was talking about some, I put up a picture of a gay guy up on my website with a .45 automatic on his hip down in Arizona at a protest, and it says, "Armed gays don't get bashed." Well, the first thing that popped up on my site was some guy went and said, "Gays shouldn't have guns."
Whoa! Whoa!
And my attitude back to it was, well, if I'm standing on Parliament Hill or wherever protesting for my firearms rights, why should it matter to me that the person standing beside me is gay? It doesn't matter to me, because that's not my issue. I don't ask them what they do with their junk. They don't ask me what I do with my junk. That's a personal issue, what they want to do. But that individual is standing beside me, carrying a sign, going for our same rights as Canadians to be who they want to be and protect what they enjoy, which is their firearms. I shouldn't have a problem with it. It's not like they're going to reach out and pinch my bum when we're standing in Parliament Hill. So it's not an issue.
Have you heard of Pink Pistols?
Yes, and I have tried to contact the Pink Pistols in the States, which is a gay pro-gun lobby group down there, and I tried to find out if they were in Canada, and I haven't had a response yet. I actually was talking to a gay friend, and he says, "Did they respond back yet?" And I said, "No," and he says, "It's because they were scared." And he said, "I'll talk to them for you." I said, "Oh, thanks." Well, anyway, but I wanted those people, to be supportive of it, because firearms rights, nobody has a reservation on protecting their loved ones, themselves, their family, and as long as people are safe and non-violent and responsible, it shouldn't matter, and that's the basis of the thing, So that was one of the things I put down there. So anyway, one of the issues that I would like personally, I'll tell you what happened to me, is my parents are pastors in Mississauga Beach, and they just retired. They're 70-some years old. But I'm an atheist.
You're not alone.
But anyway, what happened is my parents put ammunition in my Christmas stocking when I was 6.
Cool.
And every time I open up my Christmas stocking, my parents would still be in bed. And my brother's 3 years younger than me. So we would get up and we'd have our ammunition in the stocking there. While my parents are sleeping, we'd get up and open up and find our chocolates and our oranges and all of our Christmas candy stuff in, next to a box of 22 long rifle ammunition. And there was no concern, because my brother and I would open up the stocking, open up the box of ammunition, feel the ammunition, look at it, and safely put it back in the box, because at that age, we had already been taught about safe handling of firearms and ammunition.
Yeah.
We were raised with it from birth. And we knew that when we got that box of ammo on our Christmas stocking, we were going to be going out shooting, and I was firing a Smith & Wesson revolver at the age of 7. And over the years, my brother ended up on the Army and Sea Cadets, and he was on shooting teams and militia and all that. My family collected guns like crazy, and yet people go on about, well, if there's a gun in the home, the chances of accidents or family violence increase by so many percent and all this. That's a load of garbage.
You got that right.
Yep.
If that was true, and you got to think, this is before the long gun registry, this is before the assault rifle ban, so-called, the C-68 that Kretchen and all of his nice people put in. And anyway, we had 45 automatics, 9 mils, 57 magnums, 44 magnums. We had AK-47s, M14s from Vietnam, M1 Garands from World War II. We collected all over the world. And yet, if guns caused violence, how come my brother and I have no history of violence? I've spent my whole life, I'm a single guy, I'm 51, I've never married, no kids. All I've done is go camping and play in bands and live my life the way I want to do it.
Cool.
And yet, with all these people around me, of course you're in the band thing, there's people on drugs, alcohol, all kinds of mood swings, people are unpredictable. All this sort of thing, there's no history of violence, and yet my family's been armed to the teeth their whole life. And so that doesn't make any sense with what the government keeps trying to say and trying to put these restrictions and pulling guns out of so the cadets themselves can't go out and do they used to be where kids could go and shoot in the cadets. Now I think they're down to air rifles. It used to be either you could fire off through threes in some of the basements of some of the schools. All that's gone now. They shut all that down. So they're basically turning the kids into little pansies because they can't let them try anything. They're so afraid of hurting something or someone. But yet it's the training that eliminates those issues. So anyway,